I'm gonna open it.
What's in the box?
Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here. Welcome to episode 3 of What's in the Box. I currently just have these two on the table because I want to try to keep them give or take 10 minutes. I know the last one was like 20 minutes. So I'm going to try to keep it there. If we have time, I will add another box because I have a couple more here ready to go. First off, this stuff, I'm pretty sure is stuff from my childhood, and it's randomly in a small white box because I think it was a bunch of different places, and then I kind of threw it all in one box. But I need to kind of consolidate some of this stuff. This is not from when I was a kid. These are the cards that came with some of the Transformers, the newer Transformers. Not sure why it's in there, just in there. These are cool. Some of my old Toy Biz X-Men figures. Sabretooth, Banshee, who I ripped the whistle out of when I was a kid. Half of some guy. He had a tank body, if I remember right. Spider-Man, missing an arm. The problem with some of these is when I moved out, obviously my parents' house and stuff, some of the stuff was left behind. Some of my cousins played with it, my nieces, my nephews and stuff, and a lot of it got broken up and beaten because I didn't ruin my stuff that bad. I mean, yeah, we all did as kids, but some of it got a lot worse for wear. My micro machine, some of the micro machines that lasted somehow from when I was a kid. A bag, there's a train in there, there's a monster trucks, all sorts of. These I don't really have any huge attachment to, but my son likes cars, so I'll probably just put them aside for him when he's ready for those and not sticking everything in his mouth. Just some other, random figures. I don't remember what his name is. There's a Bucky O'Hare with the gun still. It's kind of cool. That's not from when I was a kid. Some of the stuff isn't necessarily from when I was a kid. It was just stuff that I kept in my collection. This is from when I was a kid. Spider-Man from the animated series. Let's see. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man stuff, so got a Venom. I had a huge box of Spider-Man stuff, and I think I consolidated a lot of it because I just didn't need it. Another Spider-Man, like Battle Ravaged Spider-Man from when I was a kid. This is cool because I'm gonna do the Kickstarter. Is the original, my original Spawn from when I was a kid. He is very well played with. He didn't, for some reason his arms didn't bend at the elbows, which I always thought was weird. But still, cool figure. Definitely something I'm keeping from when I was a kid. Spider-Man Pez. Let's see, my black suit Spider-Man from when I was a kid. He's taped up because I think his chest piece broke, and I didn't want to lose it. So, these are not from when I was a kid. These I bought at a con a couple years ago. They're just like Japanese model kits or like figures. I don't remember exactly what they were. There's obviously Venom, and I had Venom's chest piece from another one. Spider-Man, and a couple little the Spider-Man. I don't remember what this line is called. Is it on the bottom? No. I can't think of what these are called. No, like reaction, not reaction, whatever. And then, last but not least in this box, my childhood Krang. I'm missing the rest of them. And these aren't my childhood turtles. I don't know whatever happened to mine. But there's a soft head Raph. There's a Donnie. This is the hard head one. These are all originals. These aren't any of the reissues. So there's the Donnie, and they all have some of their weapons, or their main weapons. Leo with his swords, and Mikey with his nunchucks. So that's that little box. Little childhood things. Memories. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. A lot of that stuff will probably just end up being passed on to my son that he can play with and whatnot. Except for the turtles. I have an idea of what I want to do with the turtles. I have a little shelf over here. Then I'll show that I put some stuff on. This box is actually kind of fresh. It's just some stuff that was combined from other boxes into a box when I was going through stuff at the toy shows. So a lot of this is newer stuff. I got, who's this? This is Chip and Dale. This is Dale. So we got the Dale. I paid, I don't know, like $5 for him at GameStop. And on the other end, there's Chip. Let's see. Obviously, this one's new. Is the Bat Who Laughs. Some of you guys might remember I got him literally right before the whole lockdown started. I don't really collect a ton of Batman stuff. I do have my fair share of Batman stuff, but that one was just too cool to pass up. I got, these are the new Adventures of He-Man, the bird wings. I got these from Steven Tylord as well. Sent me those. And then this I found at Savers, strangely enough, because they had just come out. This is an army builder for the Vitruvian Hacks. If you guys don't know much about this company, really cool, great figures. They're like 3 3/4 ish type. Yeah, 3 3/4. They have interchangeable weapons, arms, clothing. Really cool local company. A bunch of people who used to work for Hasbro and did G.I. Joe stuff did their own company. So if you ever see those around, they can be expensive. Generally, they retail from $20 to $30 for one figure, but they're definitely well worth it. This guy, I forgot where I got him. I think it was the Toy Vault warehouse sale. I had one as a kid, just a little Terminator figure. You know, not really worth much, but cool figure. Some of my horror stuff is stuck in here. New stuff, obviously. NECA, Toony Terrors, Michael Myers, my favorites, Pinhead. Got this guy in clearance, is the newer It from Chapter 2. Some of this stuff you guys might be like, I just saw it recently. I know, a lot of this stuff in here is newer. Jason Voorhees, the Toony Terrors. Trying to get this somewhat stacked decently. This one's one of my favorites that I picked up not long ago. This is the Ultimate Sam from Trick or Treat. I feel he's a very underrated horror character, but this one's cool. I really wish I had bought 2 of them so I could open one up. Cause I'm weird. I don't really like to open stuff up sometimes. I don't know. Let's see. What is this? Oh, these are the pins from one of the loot crates from Trick or Treat. And then this one's cool. As some of you guys know, I'm a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. As you saw, probably my first video, I was wearing the shirt, if I remember right. I found this, strangely enough, at a Savers on the shelf for $4.99. It is signed by the actor Spike. It's in a plastic bag. Try to take it out and show you a little bit better. Very vibrant signature still. So, I actually met him personally. I went to a con a couple years ago and met him, and he was really cool. And it has a certificate of authenticity with it, and the picture of him signing it, which is really cool actually. And this is from, I don't know what year this is. Possibly when the show was still on, because it was done in California. But cool piece. I'm actually trying to get at the cons, if it's not too expensive, the character, the actors to sign stuff. I've got a handful of them already. And these are cool. I'm a big Star Troopers fan. I saw it in the theaters when I was a kid. And not many figures are out there, but I do have a few of them. One of them being the Ace Levy. I actually have the Bug in my case right here. I have Carmen Ibanez. I paid less than, I think, $5 a piece for these guys. I got, these are actually, were picked up, one of them was picked up right before the whole shutdown. But I got one of the Robocops. I do love my random Robocop figures. This one was picked up right before the quarantine. The Power Glow Robocop. Kind of kicking myself because the next day she had another one She had the blue one, and I left it. I don't know why. I should have just grabbed it. A couple last things in this one. You were sitting just about 10 minutes, so yeah, this will be the end. The Trevor Belmont figure from the Netflix series. Obviously, these are new. Like I said, most of this box is new stuff. This is the a la carte. These are really nice figures. I really like them. I want to try to make a shelf somewhere for my Castlevania stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll get there eventually. Halloween. This is the Laurie Strode figure from the new Halloween movie. Just put that back. I know this movie isn't the greatest movie, but I love it. It's a fun Freddy versus Jason. This is the NECA figure of Jason, because I don't think they did a Freddy version for some reason. They have a million other Freddy figures, but this one's another one of my favorites. Is the Sam from Trick or Treat. So I do love my NECA stuff. Just try to be selective with it because they are obviously expensive. They're like 25 to like 23 to 30 bucks a piece, give or take. This one I waited for a long time is the Pinhead Hellraiser figure, the Ultimate Pinhead. I would think they're supposed to be doing one with him that has an all cloth, which would be awesome. And last but not least in this box, I don't really collect the Predator stuff, but this just screams 90s. And it's the laser shot Predator. And I mean, seriously, come on now. Right? So I was glad to pick him up. But that's it, guys. That's 2 boxes worth of stuff. 1 big box, 1 little box. Lots of cool stuff just rolling out. This stuff is new. This is stuff that I wish I could put out. So that's why I'm trying to slim out my collection in other areas so I can put some of my horror stuff out. You know, I got a couple Robocop figures sitting over there, but this is stuff that obviously is new and, you know, worth basically the retail price I paid for it at this point. But this stuff is like what I want to collect on top of my G.I. Joe of Voltron and Godzilla, which aside from that, I'm going to kind of slim stuff out. A lot of my video game stuff is going to be slimmed out. Not that I don't want to collect it, but I'm never going to play 2,000 games. I've been selling a lot of them recently, so if anybody's interested in video game stuff, let me know. I've thinned down my PlayStation collection again, and I took like another 40 games out of it on just fodder. It's like stuff that I find all the time, so if I really want it back, it's not going to be hard for me to find. But that's it, guys, because I'm going on 13 minutes, so I don't want to close this up. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys still supporting me through this time and watching this series. It's a lot of fun to do, and it's fun to find things and kind of remember why I got them. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to hit me up, Instagram, Facebook, all the fun stuff as always. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.